Ay, coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, state your name. Been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again, I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action, I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping, keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most Cialis flawless, broken whips as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's in since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, I came in, did it like the Porsches. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10, Ay, coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, state your name. Been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again, I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action, I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping, keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most Cialis flawless, broken whips as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's in since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, I came in, did it like the Porsches. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10,
What up?
Yo.
You already know, man. Back. Definitely blessed to be back in here, man, with y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. How y'all feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm excited, man. You know, we got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So I want to know where the audience from, man. If you in the audience right now, go ahead and type in where you from, man. I just want to see if we got somebody from the Shyt in the building today, man.
Yeah, let me see anybody in the Shyt, because man, we definitely, man, this heavy.
Yes,
it's
indeed.
heavy right here, man.
Yes,
man,
indeed.
Listen, go ahead and drop in the comments where you checking in from. Definitely share this. I want y'all to share this. Make sure y'all share this podcast with at least 4 to 5 people, man. Let's get these numbers up. But man, y'all listen. Let me go ahead and make the introduction, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, when I talk about this, listen. Not only a brother, but this king is near and dear to me. Took me under his wing. One of my mentors. We've been rocking heavy, man, for the last 2.5 years. First of all, resume is impeccable, right? When it comes to real estate, been in this real estate game over 20 years, still a youngin' in charge, but been in the game so heavy. Got the Chicago real estate on lock. Went from everything from med spas. Now I'm teaching people how to do med spas, juice bars, health and nut. When I tell you the man can talk about every herb that goes in your body, man, my big bro, man, give it up for Carlos Los Callahan, man.
Yo,
hey, I appreciate you guys having me. I definitely appreciate it. How y'all doing this evening?
oh man, we blessed, man. We blessed to have you, man. We ready to turn up, man. I know it's like a lot of people that's excited to hear the story of Los Callahan, and I already know, man. You know, just from being in clubhouse rooms with you, it's always gonna be jam packed with value, right? It's always gonna be jam packed with great understanding, and realness and transparency. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
That's what I was gonna say.
Man, don't ask me no question you don't want the real answer to, man. That's how I feel.
That's what I like about Los, man. He real. They got some of their fake people on Instagram, Clubhouse, man. There's not too many real people out there, so I definitely appreciate it.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, man, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. I ain't gonna waste no time with it, right? So, Los, give us a breakdown of your background. Like, where did Los Callahan come from? What was the origin story of Los, man? You know what I mean? From a family perspective, before we even get into the business piece, you know what I mean? Because that's easy. I think we may be froze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. I think Los is froze. Can we hear Los?
Man, we all froze, man.
We all froze. Oh, man. This is live TV for you, man.
This thing tripping today.
Yeah.
You can see me?
I can see you perfectly.
What about me? Am I back?
You back. You back.
Los got to refresh. I had to refresh.
Okay, so Los coming back. Okay, let me see if Los back in here.
I'm going to tell him.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, okay, here go Los right here. All right.
Yeah,
Los.
Yeah, they don't want us to be great, man.
They don't want us to be great.
I ain't know what happened. I said, man, my internet didn't go out. Did I paid the bill?
Hey.
Shit, what's going on?
I thought it was me, too.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, man. So tell us about Los, man. Where did Los come up, man? Like, give us the backstory on who Los was, even before the business side of Los.
Well, you know, we ain't gonna say who Los was. Los that same guy. So was is the past tense. I'm still that same guy. Only thing different is my environment, my credit score, and my bankroll. But I'm still the same guy. But no, I come from the South Side of Chicago, what we call the 103rd. You know, I grew up with humble beginnings. You know, it was low income, and you know, where I come from, it really wasn't a lot of role models, people who we deem successful outside of drug dealers. You know, so you know, those are the people that unfortunately that I look up to at a young age. So some of that energy rubbed off on me, and I found myself in the streets. You know, all this, at the same time, you know, I caught a white man on TV by the name of Shyt selling a no down payment infomercial real estate course, and I ain't know what the hell he was talking about. I just know that, you know, he was talking about, you know, he got this thing called positive cash flow. He adding money to his net worth. I didn't know what the net worth was, but it sound like it's something I wanted to have. He got boats and all this other type of stuff. So, you know, it just made me like, damn, what is that? Like, how can I do that?
Yeah.
So that's really what piqued the interest in real estate. It was just because I was looking for something different. Only person that owned the home is my grandmother at the time. At the time, just my grandparents, and everybody else was a worker, man, worker bees, a whole family full of worker bees. So, I just wanted to do something different. Didn't know exactly how. And then when I saw, him on TV talking all this, I did this with no money and all this. I'm like, shit, I don't got no money, so it sounds like I should be able to do that too.
So Carlton Sheets was your first mentor. Did you actually buy his program, or you just heard about it and just started reading books?
No, I bought it. I bought it at 17 years old. I bought it, and I still got it. I still got it to this day.
So that was in the 90s.
Yeah, this was 98 to be exact. A lot of y'all was still in high school and shit, or maybe even grammar school.
Hey, Oneil was in diapers. I was in grammar school.
Facts. I was running around with a diaper and no shirt on.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was out here getting my face, getting the dough slammed on my face by sellers at 17, 18 years old.
Hey. Let me ask you a question about that. How does it feel to get the door slammed in your face? How does it feel, and what did you learn from that situation? How does it help you today?
Well, right now it's funny, you know what I'm saying? but back then, it was man, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, you ain't even interested in hearing what I got to say at all, huh? You do know you're in foreclosure, right? Like, I can help you probably, right? But at 17, 18 years old, you coming up, looking the way I was looking, speaking the way I was speaking, I definitely probably didn't sound like I can help them. You know what I mean? So, what it really did, it kept on sending me back to the drawing board. Like, okay, all right, you got to do this now. So now I went and I changed my appearance. You know what I'm saying? Now, instead of me just pulling up, now I'm in my suit. So now I get a little more traction. You know what I'm saying? Then they ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. I'm like, damn, Carlton Sheets ain't go over this in this course. So now I got to go back. Now I'm going to Barnes and Noble and going to the bookstore, and it really just helped me be a more seasoned investor, knowledge-wise, because when they ask me a question and I'm stuck on it, the type of person I am, like, no, that ain't gonna happen no more. So now I went, and now I'm going about 2-3 books just on that subject, so I can have a couple different perspectives. So now next time I ask, now I got a couple ways to answer this question. Nigga, try me again. So
I feel you, bro. So let me ask you this, Los. Like, how was the transition? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you going from the streets, but to now, you talking, you going door to door, being an investor. Like, what was that transition like? How was the gas? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like?
So, the transition was really hard, to be totally honest, because, once you get success in the street, it's kind of hard to do anything outside of that because the money's so unrealistic.
Profit margin is different.
Yeah, way different. You know what I'm saying? And then, then I switched my hustle mentality. I was in the street, you know what I'm saying, selling things in the community. Then I went to white collar crimes, and that ROI was totally different. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere in the world you can spend $50 and make $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So that kind of just, honestly, I was gonna do a clubhouse room, and it's probably gonna be like for 4 or 5 hours. This is gonna be titled "Real Estate Fucked My Life Up." You know what I'm saying? and people were like, "Damn, what you mean? You're so successful in real estate?" It's because if it wasn't for real estate, I wouldn't have got the knowledge about credit and how to manipulate it and all of that stuff if I wasn't in real estate, because credit and real estate is directly associated with each other, because we trying to sell more houses, so we need to help people fix credit so we can sell more houses. But then I'm going through this little process and I'm understanding credit and I'm getting all this knowledge, and the left side was like, all right, we got to get this money, we gonna help these people, we gonna get this credit, and we gonna fix them, and we gonna sell these houses. And the right side was like, hey, if it happened that easy, hey, maybe you can do something else. So, I started manipulating credit, And you know, and once I manipulated credit, it was kind of just like, why would I be doing anything else? You know what I'm saying? Like the money is so unrealistic, but it was so good, and you can create it out of thin air, like anywhere, really where in the country. I would say the world, but it was the country for me. And like shit, it just didn't make no sense to do anything. So for a period of time, I wasn't even doing no real estate deals because I can make $10,000-$15,000 a day, $20,000 a day doing this, and got a couple of expenses. But at the end of the day, why would I be doing anything else? So you know, me getting turned into real estate at an early age, and then you know, me being based in the environment that I was based on, we always looking to get over. Because that's just how we was raised, because we felt like we've been got over on. So like shit, right. If we can find a way to buck the system, I'm gonna figure it out. So once I figured it out, it was, you know, keep my foot on their necks, gas all day, just keep going. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, that ain't really sustainable. So you know, I'm trying to understand, like, how can I make this transition so I can, you know, like what Jay-Z say, make the transition from the streets to the fame. It was just difficult, man, because Byron, you know, both of y'all and Oneil, no, real estate money is slow money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can do a deal today, but I might not get paid on it for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So it was just really trying to, you know, do what I was doing, you know, to get enough money where I can be comfortable and I can just chill and wait on that money and then just go on from there. So it was like, all right, next time I get another 100. All right, got that 100. All right, okay, another 100. Okay. And then it was just like a perpetuating cycle. Like, okay, it got to stop. And for me, it never stopped until I went to jail. Then the last time I went to jail, like, yeah, like this ain't make no sense. This was dumb and greedy. And you can't keep doing this, you know, doing the same cycle. So it really just took for me to sit down, because again, I wasn't doing it because I was broke no more. I was just doing it because the excitement or the rush and all of that. So I had to go take control of myself once I sat down that last time, and I made a vow to myself, I ain't going back, and it's just been up since then.
Wow.
So I got a question real quick, man. I hear you mention you learn how to manipulate credit. What exactly does that mean? Manipulating credit. What does that mean? And how did you do it?
So it's a fancy way of saying identity theft. So I it's a fancy way of putting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Manipulate.
Manipulate this credit application and make it favorable for me. Manipulate it. Yeah, that's all.
Man, that's hilarious.
And so tell me this though, Los, when you went from manipulation of credit, we're gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? What happened as a result? Like, how did you end up getting caught up in that situation? And tell us about that how, you know, that process got stopped and then it took you to more of the legal path, if you don't mind speaking on that, King.
No, man. To be totally honest, right? So in 2014, y'all probably remember, it was a whole bunch of data breaches. It was Target, it was Home Depot, it was a lot of major data breaches, and I had retired from the fraud. And then all those data breaches came. Then my Secret Service email was going off, and all of that information, all that breach information was on sale for like $2, $3, $5.
Damn.
So I was like, shit.
He said it's Christmas in May.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you know, I was like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna do one more run real quick. and then I pressed up another run, and it was great. You know, everybody made money. It's like the Bible says, everybody was drinking, having a merry, jolly old time. And you know, this day I'll never forget it. You know what I'm saying? I had I was on probation. I was going to see my probation officer, and I left my driver's license at home. I don't know how, but I did. And I called myself going home to go get it, and I grabbed a stack of cards I thought was my driver's license and stuff in it. Grabbed it, put it in my pocket, left. So I got literally about $200,000 worth of merch that in my trunk that I'm about to go cash out. It's gonna be about 125 to cash me out. And I don't know what happened, man. The police officers say that I ran the stop sign or something, and they pulled me over. And he asked for my driver's license. I'm reaching for my driver's license, and I don't got my driver's license. So since I ain't had driver's license, that at the end of the day, that was probable cause. So he asked to search the car, step out the car because I ain't have a driver's license. And while he did that, he found a phony driver's license that I had a California ID, and he found that, and I seen him find it. So he asked me my name. I told him my name. And he looking at it on the ID. It wasn't the same name. So then he put me in handcuffs. So he said, "Man, you're not under arrest because you told me your name was this. I looked you up. So you're not I didn't commit obstruction of justice because I didn't lie to him. I didn't tell him my name was the ID that he found. So he was just wanting to gonna take me in for prints and all this stuff because I hadn't really did nothing. But once he took the keys, he popped the trunk. And I seen he stepped back like, whoa. And then he got his radio. Yeah, he got his radio, and then I knew the jig was up then.
Oh, man. What kind of merchandise was in there?
What was in the trunk?
Man. A whole bunch of shit with serial numbers, man. Rolex watches, all type of Apple products. Yeah, man, all type of it was a lot of high ticket items.
Wow.
Man, that's if you listen to this is gonna be a classic episode because for one, most people ain't that transparent about, you know what I'm saying, and going into details. And that's why I always fuck with Los because end of the day, he gonna give it to you 100. He ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And then I want people to listen to this. If you got a nephew, little brother, cousin, and you know they in some BS, you really need to have them watch these, right? Because like Lo said, it was the rush, it was the game, right? And that's how most people that's in the game, it's that rush. You know what you're supposed to do, but you just don't do it. So Los, I want to ask you this, right? So after that, you had to sit, you had to come out. What was one of the first real estate strategies that you used coming out, like when you really started hitting at 100 miles and running?
So right now it's called wholesaling, but it wasn't called wholesaling. It was just flipping contracts. It was just another tool in the belt as a real estate investor for somebody to make money on the deal. So my first deal, I made $4,000 on a wholesale deal. I put $500 earnest money down. I made $4,000. I got my $500 back plus $4,000. That was my first deal. And then shit, I took that $4,000 and I bought 3 pounds of weed and put $1,000 in my pocket. That's what I was.
Still had to hustle.
Still hustling.
Yeah, crazy.
The weed or you kept the weed?
Nah, I flipped it. I'm just hustling.
So it never did stop.
And what's crazy now, Illinois, you can go to the store and buy.
That's
crazy.
Bullshit. I bet they still got people in jail for that shit.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
And tell me this though, Los. So after so you bought the weed, you still hustling, you know what I mean? What made you say I'm just gonna go, straight legit with the business? Like what was that trigger moment for you?
I ain't never go straight with the business until this last time I just sold when they found all that merchant car. That was 2014. I was never just 100% just all business. I always was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, playing with this and playing with that. In 2014, that's when I quit.
So speak to that mindset. What was the mindset that said, you know what, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't taking no more penitentiary chances. Like what made you say, enough is enough?
It was a couple things, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, going to prison, I had just had a son in 2012. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, him being 2 years old and me got to go away. You know, and then, you know, outside of, you know, the impact from my family, you know, it was just stupid, bro. Like, I wasn't broke. I wasn't fucked up. It was just me liking new money every day. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a lifestyle that I grew accustomed to. And like, yeah, I save money. I don't got a problem saving money. I always been good at that. But you know, that rush of making new money is a different feeling. So you know, I spend $5,000 a day, spend $2,000 a day, make $10,000 a day. But you know, going to jail and seeing the impact on my family and then just tired of it. And then you know, these cases cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like my case is public record, man. I ain't snitched on nobody. You go look it up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm paying to get this little time. You know, for my background, you know, the case that I was catching, man, they trying to give me 10 years, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time. But, you know, I'm paying big money to take this little time. And then, you know, it's like, man, it's costing too much money. It's too much, man. So just let me fall back. I know what to do. Like so many people love to be in the position that they know what they can do and don't have to put themselves in the position. Most of us put ourselves in a position because we don't know what we can do. And we know that we can go do this, make some money, feed our family. And most of us looking for a way out. But again, we can't utilize a way out because it don't produce enough income and what we used to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, I knew real estate was that way. So it was just like, man, how long you going to continue to be a dummy, man? You got to, you know, stop that and stop perpetuating it. So it was for me just sitting in jail that time, like, yeah, can't keep doing this.
Man, that's dope, man. Make sure y'all are punching that like button. So punch that like button right now. Go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah, just punch it right there in the thumb, right there. Yeah, it's free.
So make sure y'all make sure y'all follow I Buy Homes Cash on Instagram as well, man.
Absolutely. Oneil.
So look, what all niches have you touched in real estate, and what is your favorite at this moment?
Buying hold by far probably be the favorite. Short-term rental was fun. It's different. But buying hold, solid strategy, man. I love it. Me and this girl, we argue about this all the time. She want to flip and everything. She want to sell everything. No. But yeah, I've done fix and flip, buy and hold, short-term rental, a lot of wholesale deals, some commercial also. Yeah, that's really, and then again, no, me and my wife, we run a brokerage here in Chicago also.
Wow, and I heard.
Oh, she licensed.
Yeah. She a managing broker.
Wow.
Hey, they some beasts.
Oh yeah, I heard, man. And the thing about it is, so tell the people this, man. For the people who are looking to get into that wholesale space, because I know you've done some pretty nice sized deals, Los. You done some real nice sized deals. So can you explain to the people how you was able to pull out? What was number one? What was one of your largest wholesale deals, and how you was able to pull that off for the people in the audience who may aspire to do something similar to kind of how you pull that off?
So my largest deal to date is $265,000.
Oh my God!
Yeah. My portion of that was $200,000. Wow. But the largest deal it was $265,000. That was a 32 unit building here in Chicago, 1015 North Pulaski.
West Side.
Then I did another one. Then the one that I tell y'all that I did off my credit cards that I did $109,000 off. I pulled the money off my credit card to get that deal done. Wow. Then I did another one. I think I did 120, another 15 unit building. So yeah, them like my three largest deals. I've done a ton of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 deals, but you know, 6-figure deals, I've done 3 of them.
Wow. So how did you find these deals? How did you source these leads? Like, how did you disposition them? What was the process on that?
So, you know, we deal with a lot of high net worth individuals here in Chicago. We deal with a lot of ball players and entertainers and stuff like that. So when big deals come, these are people that I'm shooting it to. So I was able to tap into one of my high net worth individuals who was looking for some buy and hold opportunities, and I shot it to him, showed them what the potential could be. These people, they do what they do. They know the basketball, they know the studio, so they relying on people like us, and then they trust a team of advisors to make sure we putting them in a good situation. So I just ran the numbers down to them, showed it to them, broke it down to them on a real simplistic level. Here, now go take this to your team of advisors and let them put the stamp of approval on it. And they did that, came back, and we got the deal done.
Wow.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
What year did you do that? Was it 32 units? You say? What year was that?
That was just last year. Like I ain't talking no old shit. We current, man. We current.
Pandemic.
Why didn't you keep the deal instead of wholesaling? Like, why you chose to wholesale instead of keep it? Because that's that'd be a nice size portfolio at one time.
It was, but and that was Chicago. That was a price of 2.3 million. Looking at 25% down. I just wasn't there yet.
That's 100. So, man, hey, bro. Hey, man, I first of all, if you in there, man, make sure y'all putting the fire signs in the chat, because I know y'all getting a lot of value.
Absolutely.
Start putting them fire signs in the chat. So Los, somebody, again, they hearing you like, man, Los doing big deals. Man, how could somebody, right? Because one thing I just heard you talk about leveraging your credit, right? You was able to leverage that credit card. So somebody got some decent credit, right? They got some decent credit. They want to jump in the game. What kind of advice you got for them?
When it comes to credit cards, investing off the credit card, I personally don't advise that unless you savvy. You done a couple deals. You kind of understand the flow of what a fix and flip or the wholesale process look like. You kind of understand that your buyer really gonna close. Excuse me. So for me, I personally wouldn't advise people to be pulling money off their credit card unless they real savvy. I definitely done it. I definitely do it. And I'm not discouraging anybody from doing it. It is a nice way to get into real estate or to do a deal, rather. I would say to do a deal, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't take my credit cards to get into real estate. Like you need to already know what you're doing already.
Now, when you talk about credit cards, are you talking personal credit cards? Are you talking business credit cards? Speak to us a little bit about that, and then for the audience.
Either way, to be totally honest, but I was talking personal cards. But either way, I wouldn't put that risk on my business cards. Even though that it won't hit my utilization on my personal, even though it really won't hurt me personally. But I don't need to fuck up my business credit either. We trying to do deals on that side of the equation as well. So stay within your comfort zone. And unless you're gonna pay somebody like me to walk you through that process, and that ain't even something that I even monopolize off of yet. I don't even got it together. But so many people are always asking for mentorships and coaching and all that stuff. So I think I need to put something like that together. But as far as right now, I definitely don't.
Wow.
We're gonna get that pack together real quick.
Absolutely.
Can you hear me better?
Oh yeah, we can hear you better now. All right. So Los, I mean, we spoke about how you've made transition, right? From the streets, literally, right? From the streets to the real estate game. Now, you done kind of made a whole different transition into like the med spa space. So if you don't mind, can you speak on what that transition has been like and how that business model is working out for you?
All right. So I'm gonna back up. So I got to bring a little bit backstory and to bring it back full circle, right?
Okay.
So I started my first business outside of the real estate business. I started from reading Carlton Sheets. My first business outside of real estate was a travel business. I was selling vacation packages at 19 years old, and I did okay. So that kind of started the entrepreneur spirit. Then a friend of mine, we used to own a convenience store in the hood. I met my girl in 2013 in February. And then by October of that year, we was in business together. We had owned a merchant services company. And we were selling debit and credit card machines, and had an inside and outside sales team. And we were selling these merchant accounts nationwide. Business, I always been into the business. And like I told you, I always had one foot in and one foot out. I just kind of took all that expertise. We had a friend, we got two friends actually, that was in the med spa business. And then we had another one that's in the body contouring business. And we kind of listened to the nuances of both of them. So, we listened to them, we listened to this one, we listened to that one. We took the services that we felt that was the good services and blended them together and created our own little niche, which we call a mini med spa. It's kind of a med spa and it's kind of body contouring, and we got some other things in between to kind of make up our own little special sauce. So we kind of got the ideas from listening to both of them, and we put our spin on it. And it's been doing very well. Last 30 days, I think we up about 180,000 in gross revenue in the last 30 days.
Wow.
Damn, that sounds like it's
So
real estate.
what is a med spa business for the people who don't understand what that is?
So a med spa is typically when a person typically think of a med spa, they think of somewhere like a Dr. Miami, somewhere where they can go get this fat sucked out their stomach and put in their booty, fat sucked out their stomach and put in their breast, Botox and lip fillers and things like that. So we kind of do most of those services, but we also got some services, some non-invasive service, and then some services that bring us everyday money in, which kind of what makes us different. So you don't get a med spa that do waxes and facials, and you typically don't find a body contouring spa that really does invasive services and also that does waxing and facials and things like that. So we kind of got like the best of both worlds, and we also kind of got invasive and non-invasive services all under one roof, and you don't really get a lot of that.
Wow.
Damn.
Man, and listen, I'm gonna tell everybody on here, I'm a client, like legit, like I'm a paying client, right? Like going, talking with Los and understanding, like so facials and stuff. Like,
you get what kind of service you get?
You getting the fat stuck out of your stomach and stuck in your booty?
No, I'm gonna go get my facial, man. You know what I'm saying? According to the self-care, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no judging, bro. No judging, bro. No judging.
Hey, listen. But if I get that dad bod, you might catch me getting some of that stuff into my calf muscles or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take some shortcuts.
Look at his skin, man. Look at his forehead. Look at his skin. He's popping. That's body work.
Yeah.
Body work. For real.
How often you go, Byron? Once a month?
Yeah. Try to get that once a month.
Hey, no lie, that's needed though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
It's self-care, man. You gotta do it, man.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like it, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I got these estheticians. This is what they do. So they told me, like, I never had a facial. Me and my girl, we travel all around the world. We go to spas everywhere we go, and I never got a facial. I just go get massages and water therapies and all type of stuff. Once I open the spa, and the estheticians, they talking to me about skin and telling me what I should be doing. They practicing, talking about, they giving me skin assessments, and they made some points that I never even knew. They educated me and let me know that the skin was the largest organ. I didn't know that prior to opening a spa. You know what I'm saying? And you only get one skin, and if you don't take care of it, you know what I'm saying, that skin is gonna be horrible. So I made a conscious effort after that, to try to keep it together, man. And I think it's been kind of working out, man. I think y'all should, come get a chemical peel or something.
Yeah, man. They say let Byron shine, man. Yeah, we let.
Hey, look, but Los, let me ask you this, Los. So, again, you talk about in the med spa business. right? And one thing I love about it, man, you transition into the health space. You're talking about juicing and cleansing, right? Smoothies. What's that transition been like? And why so important?
Well, I wouldn't call it a transition because this has been a lifestyle for me. This ain't nothing new. No, I got 2 kids. My oldest 16. He ain't been vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? So this health and wellness thing, this not nothing new to me. Like I say, my oldest 16. I've definitely been a fan and follower of Dr. Sebi, but I ain't been following him 16 years. I just kind of found him these last, I would say maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So, I was already on this journey, and just getting brothers like Dr. CB and all some of the other people that's been to the forefront. It kind of just put it all out here for a lot of other people, and because of that, I feel like me opening up this smoothie and juice bar, it's been a good time. People are looking to be more health conscious and things like that. So I look to try to educate people on why they need to be eating organic, non-GMO and so forth. So, I'm opening the smoothie bar. I got it all together. I'm just waiting on the city of Chicago to approve these licenses so I can open up. But it's Smoothie RX. It's all natural, organic, non-GMO. We're doing cold press juicing, as well as acai and smoothie bowls and smoothies as well.
Wow.
So let me ask you this: like, what made you want to start like a smoothie juice bar? Is it a smoothie shop or juice bar or mix?
Both. It's both. Yeah.
Like, where did that idea come from? Did it just like where you're a fan of smoothies and juices, and you be like, man, I'm gonna start my own shit, or you just like you seen some numbers on somebody's stuff? How did that work? I mean, like, how did it come to fruition?
It ain't had nothing to do with nobody else's numbers. This is a part of my lifestyle. I really do this every day. Drink juices, make smoothies, and all of that. And I seen as people got more health conscious, and then all this COVID stuff happened, and everybody, again, get more health conscious, and I'm always talking about stay away from the hospital unless you got trauma. You can heal yourself naturally. Byron, I'm always telling Byron, hey man, go take this, get that. You say you ain't feeling right. Hey, I got some black seeds over here coming. It tastes like death, but it's
gonna get you right. It's gonna get you right.
Bro,
how you feel about that sea moss, man? That sea moss good.
Oh man,
I know you made the videos. It's that real shit.
Yeah. A lot of people got that fake sea moss or that clone sea moss. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have that real deal.
Hey,
I love it.
Los be the truth when it comes to that stuff, man. When I went to Los' office one time, man. He said, "You want some coffee?" I said, "Yeah, man. I'll take some coffee, man. Man, when I tell you this coffee," he says, "It's a little strong, but it's gonna do the job." Man, that in the instant that coffee gave, I was like, "Man, what is this?" He like, "Told you, bro. It's pure, bro." Los be having that shit, man, all the time. Whenever I need, and the funny thing, I got blessed, and this cat sent me down there 2 years worth of herbs. So I call Los and be like, "Los, hey, look, I got this macaroon. I got this. What should I do?" And Los will go ahead and tell me without even looking up shit and tell me what I need when I'm. So Los damn near my doctor too, my mentor, my doctor, all that shit.
So what made you so health conscious? Did something happen in your family? What happened? Like, why did you, go from being a regular person to focus on, healthy choices for your body?
Hey, guess what? Hey, I'm still a regular person, motherfucker.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying, compared to somebody eating McDonald's and Burger King every day, Taco Bell and shit.
I tell you though. So I never really been a fan of the medical system, of Western medicine. And then, by me going to prison early, I went to prison early, and then, you kind of understand some things once you go through the system, because it's an institution. And then once you understand that the school's an institution, the jail's an institution, the hospital's an institution, you kind of want to keep your people and your kids and yourself out of all of these institutions. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So in order to do that, I got to understand how to keep myself and my kids out of the health institution. So that's really what started it.
Wow.
I like it. I like
Wow.
it, man. I like it.
Man, this is dope,
So
man.
I love it, man. So you man, you got a lot of shit going on. So talk to us a little bit about the book that you have on business credit.
I'm actually about to do a revised version of it because it's a lot of sauce in there. I think I need to put back in there. But at the end of the day, it's a how-to take you from 0 to 100. If you don't have any business credit, it's gonna teach you how to start it from your entity, make yourself visible, and start off with some starter accounts to lead you off to some trade lines and some revolving. And if you follow the instructions, you should definitely get some unsecured lines of credit. Just following the instructions through the book.
Absolutely.
How important is business credit? How important is business credit for any business? You think it's needed?
Oh yeah, definitely needed. That's the secret sauce, man. It allows us to keep our money in our pocket, and we can use the business credit as working capital.
What's crazy about business credit? It's like the last, I say, 2 years, we just hearing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Other cultures been using this shit for years. So like we've been behind like a motherfucker. People still don't know about business credit.
Yeah, straight up.
Thanks, man. I just want to put in the chat. I just want to post it where you can purchase that ebook at, man, because man, I'm telling y'all, it's laid out for y'all. I went ahead and threw that in the chat. But listen, man, Los, man, this one fun, bro. I always, you know what I'm saying? Me and bro, we talk then every day, man. So, I learned so much from you, bro. And I truly appreciate you taking your time out to, come on, bless us with this and keep it 100, bro. Like you kept it a buck the whole time. And that's one thing we truly, truly appreciate, especially for real shit, real estate.
Yeah, we like it real and raw.
Facts, man.
I'm a true fan of Los because that motherfucker keep it real all day, every day.
Man, I appreciate y'all bringing me on, man. This is my first podcast. Me and the wife been on together on some, but this is my first one. Y'all let me lay my hair down, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Man. Yes, sir. We're gonna have you back, man. Listen, man. Everybody, make sure y'all follow I Buy Homes Cash. Man, that way you can get the real. Make sure you tap in with him on Clubhouse. Is it under Los Callahan?
It's on Clubhouse. I'm I Buy Homes Cash as well. I'm I Buy Homes Cash. Reach out to me there. Click the link in my bio on my Instagram. If you want to open a mini med spa, you can access the course for free. You can go and get the first 4 or 5 modules for free, and if you like it, you can keep going. Let me know.
Big facts.
Wow. Big facts. So tell me this, Los, before you head out, man. What's next? What's next for Los, man? Like what's next on your agenda, man?
I'm doing a coffee shop next.
Wow.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I love it, man.
Listen, y'all.
I just put a contract on a commercial on 2 commercial properties. One where I'm looking to put the coffee shop, and then another 19-unit building for some cash flow. So yeah, I'm working.
And Los, before you go, they asking where can they get the ebook, the business credit ebook? I'm guessing all the med spa, of course.
Man, the link tree in my bio on my Instagram. If you click the link tree on my Instagram bio, you'll see the ebook. You'll see free access to the mini med spa course, and then you also will see a direct access. You may not want. You just want to buy it flat out. Just go ahead. That link in the bio too.
Man, appreciate it, man. For some reason, I don't think it's I think it's must thinking I'm spamming when I'm trying to put the link in there. But yeah, make sure y'all go follow him. Go to that link tree, man. Los, man, thank you so much, man. Everybody that you tuned in, here's the thing, y'all. If anything, what I hope you heard from this was never give up. Los has so many obstacles in his life that he could have said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna keep going. But he didn't. He chose to continue bettering himself. He chose to continue studying. He chose to continue learning, right? And he not only partnered with the right people, but he kept on building. So one thing I want to tell y'all with anything, man, listen, continue believing in yourself, continue trusting. Let's get it, man. Y'all have a blessed week.
Man, I love it. Peace.